Hey YouTube family, Mel here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 quick and easy Instant Pot recipes. So I have a lot of friends that have been getting electric pressure cookers and sometimes they're scared of them or they don't know what to try out first. These are 3 simple, easy, delicious recipes that you could use in any electric pressure cooker. We're going to be making salsa chicken, pulled pork, and a roast. Come on and join me. One of the most intimidating things about any sort of electric pressure cooker are all of these buttons, and everybody kind of freaks out and doesn't know what to do with all these buttons. And I have to tell you that 90% of the time I just do a manual time. So all these buttons are preset times. And sometimes they might change the level of pressure as well. But typically they're just a preset time, so you can really do whatever you want. So for this, I'm just going to hit pressure cook, and we're going to do 12 minutes. So I just hit the plus button to change my time. So pressure cook is lit up, keep warm is lit up. I did the plus button and it also says it's on normal. Then you're going to see that go on, and that's going to stay like that for a little while. And it's going to start to come to pressure. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. So this took about 17 minutes to come to pressure, and then once it's at pressure, then you're going to see the time that you put in, and then it's going to start counting down. So although it took 17 minutes to come up to pressure, what I absolutely love is the fact that I was able to do other prep, walk away, do whatever I needed to do while that was happening. So sometimes it's not as big of a time saver as people think it is. It really is, but you know, some people might say, oh, that took so long to come to pressure. But one thing that I just love is that I can walk away and not have to worry about it. So now we'll wait for the 12 minutes to count down. Our 12 minutes is up, and this is what you'll see when the time is done. What that's doing is that's going to keep a count of how long it's been on the keep warm setting. And we're going to do a natural release, which means just to let all the pressure come out naturally. And so I'm going to hit cancel and set this aside. With a natural release, what you're looking for is for this pin to drop right here, and it was up a little bit and then it will drop when all the pressure is out. And the other way to check is just to simply move this valve, and if there's no steam coming out of it, then all your pressure is down. So it doesn't look too pretty, but I can tell that this is going to taste amazing. You can just smell all of that seasoning. And then just to check kind of for that doneness, you just get in there and look at how, like, I'm just barely touching this and it is just falling apart. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my racks out. I'm just going to take my 2 forks here and shred up the chicken. Smell that chili powder. Paprika. It's good stuff. Now this is ready for you to serve however you want to. You could serve this in taco shells. You could do it so many different ways, but I'm going to show you how I make up mine. ahead and hit cancel, then pressure cook, and we're gonna do 60 minutes. And we'll see you in an hour. Timer just went off, and we're gonna let it naturally release for about 15 minutes and then see if there's any more pressure. The pressure has been coming down for about 15 minutes, and so now I'm just gonna check to see how much pressure is in and just start releasing it a little bit. So I'm just gonna do that by moving the valve. There's not a whole lot of pressure left in there. Alright, so the pin dropped. I don't know if you guys could hear that. And we're gonna take the lid off and see what we have. Instant Pot beeped to let me know that an hour had passed, and now we're just on the keep warm setting because we're going to let the pressure naturally come down so we don't have to touch it for about 10 minutes. So as you can see, it's been naturally releasing for 11 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and start letting some of the pressure out. I'm just going to take this valve and move it to let some of the pressure out. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you'll give these recipes a try and that they'll be easy and delicious for you guys. If you have any questions about pressure cooking, electric pressure cooking, and you don't have an Instant Pot, you have something different, or you just always wanted to know something about it, go ahead and put it down in the comments below and I'll see if I can answer it for you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.